Hi, and welcome to Two Ordinary Nerds, a podcast where two ordinary nerds talk about justice in the pursuit of happiness. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Good. I'm Lou.
And I'm Daniel. And this is Two Ordinary Nerds, like we said.
What are we drinking on today?
We're drinking Stella Artois. It's a Belgian beer.
It's a goddamn good beer.
It's a really good beer. I'm not sure if you ever had it in podcasts, but...
No, we've never had Stella, and I don't know why, because I love Stella.
Mm-hmm. It's
weird, we never had Heineken either. Of course, Heineken's like a lower version of this.
But... we never had, foreign beers. I think about it. Have you had any foreign beers? Like Coronas or Mexican or...
No.
Huh.
Maybe we should change it up.
I know.
You do some Sapporo and...
Maybe,
maybe
we can try to do a little...
Oh, we've had Smittix.
Have you?
Wait, no, we haven't had Smittix. Yeah, I don't think we
Maybe
have.
we should try a little bit harder and get some different regions,
Good.
different countries.
Yeah, there's a beer I've been wanting to put on the podcast. It's called Hobgoblin. It's really hard to get, but it's so good. It's an English ale.
Awesome. So we just came from the movies. We just watched Justice League. And that's what we're going to talk about. A little bit of our thoughts now that they're fresh. And this, probably sometime next week we will hook up again and see The Punisher. But
yeah,
I'll let you make the intro.
Let's have a slice of justice and get into this podcast.
There you go. Bravo, Louis.
Bravo. Movie was night and day better than Batman vs Superman, Man of Steel, and
not Wonder Woman.
Oh no, yeah, Wonder Woman still takes the cake. It's still the best, but it was close. I mean, it was a good movie. There was still some. I felt like story was missing.
A little bit, not a lot.
And I'm starting to figure out what that story is. We're missing the backstories. We have a Wonder Woman movie, so I connected with that character, but we don't have a Batman movie. We don't have a Flash movie.
We don't need... I think they managed Flash pretty well. Just giving you bits and pieces of... Even with Cyborg. Yeah. You can tell that they actually hold quite a bit of Aquaman's backstory. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if it's the backstory. I liked it. I liked the story.
Who's your favorite character?
Mine? I really enjoyed Cyborg in this movie.
Yeah, Cyborg was really cool.
Oddly enough. Like Batman. I like Batman. I like Ben Affleck. I think he does a really good job. I think people don't give him...
He does a good job as Batman. I mean, I've always said that.
He was a bit too funny in this movie.
That was the Joss take on it. He put a little bit of his humor in it.
I think Batman should have kept anybody else funny, but Batman being like the grumpy all one that he is. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, really, I think Flash is my favorite. I liked him. He's just spot on with the humor, and I like how he still hasn't really figured out his powers yet, so he's tripping over himself. And Aquaman was cool too. I thought it was a little weird that they did the bro version of Aquaman, where he's like awesome, and he was cool, but
excellent,
yeah, tubular. He was cool.
Yeah, I agree with him. I'm with you. I think Aquaman normally is more douchey.
Yeah, at least he wasn't douchey.
But I wish he was a little bit more douchey. A little bit more. I get, Jason Momoa, a little bit... He was Hawaiian, but he's a pretty cool dude, so I think he portrayed that lifestyle to it, but I think he needs to rack it up a little bit with the douchiness.
Yeah.
Not a lot, because just a little bit. Just a little... He's not Namor, so he's not 100% a douche, but just a little bit. And I think it would be cool if you actually talked to the whales when he was swimming down and being move. And you can see him moving or something like that.
It'd be interesting to see his movie when it comes out. And then they don't have anything released yet for Flash or Cyborg, but I'm pretty sure after...
Yeah, Flash series.
Well, they were talking about making it, but they haven't decided yet because everything was on hold because of this movie.
I thought Flash was in the works. Not Cyborg, but Flash was in the works.
It's been in the works, but they were putting a lot of things on hold because to see if this movie would work out.
And I think it will. I think it's a good movie.
Yeah.
I truly enjoy it. I will let you do the little 5-minute storytelling bio pick of what the movie's about, and then
So it basically starts with
Beowulf.
Did you say with Beowulf? No, it starts with, everyone mourning the loss of Superman, and Batman's finding out that there's these alien bug creatures that are in Gotham, and he's trying to figure out how they, who they are and how they can get rid of them because of his dream that was in Batman vs. Superman. In the meantime, Wonder Woman, everyone's coming together to try to form a team. So Batman travels to some place up north where Aquaman hangs out, and so he
Well, I think it was more like Batman realizes something is coming, so he's trying to form a team. He goes to see Jason Momoa, Aquaman, so to talk to him, and then when all that's happening, what is it? I'm calling him Beowulf, but it's Steppenwolf. Goes to the Amazon,
Thermacia, yeah,
and yes, wreaks havoc and steals one of the boxes.
Speaking of that, they actually brought that into Legends.
Really?
They brought that at the end of last week's episode. It was Helen of Troy was one of their, like at the end of last season of Legends, where they messed up the continuity of the universe's timeline. So there's people from history all over time now. So Helen of Troy was in the 50s, or the 30s or 50s, I don't remember, during the movie period. And so the Legends had to get her, and they were going to take her back to Troy, where she was, but instead, I can't remember her name, but the new Legends girl, she took her to Thermacia, because, it was pretty cool. But yeah, anyways.
Yeah, I think it's...
So, he tries to recruit Aquaman. Aquaman basically tells him to go fuck himself. And then they meets with Diana, or Dinah, whatever her name is, and convinces her to join.
No, Diana knows that it's happening. So she...
Oh yeah, because...
She says, he's like, a war's gonna come, or something's gonna come, and Diana said, it's already here. So she's fine with it. Cyborg is learning his powers also. He is truly learning his powers, not so much as Flash. So he discovers that that Bruce Wayne is Batman, that Diana is Wonder Woman. He discovers all that, and yes, basically goes to talk to Diana, but basically knowing that he has to join. He's going to join. Flash. Bruce Wayne talks to Flash, and he jumps on board really quick.
And then from there, Flash just stumbles all over the whole cast, and they go to fight the Steppenwolf the first time, and then Aquaman comes in and saves them. And then...
So basically Steppenwolf wants to have these 3 boxes and join them together, and it basically creates a world more or less like a copy of Apocalypse, where Darkseid lives. And he basically gets all the boxes, join them together, and Batman realized they need Superman, so they use Cyborg's powers to be able to talk to the ship, the Namekian, the
Piccolo.
Piccolo ship. No, the ship, and they bring him back. At the beginning, he's confused, but basically, he joins them for the battle. They save the day, and more or less seems like a happy ending. And then it was lighthearted, and then the 2 trailers or extended
scenes. One was of Flash and Superman racing each other,
which is a classic of the comic books.
It's just kind of like in the Arrowverse where Flash is
racing Supergirl,
trying to he does that, but also tries to outrun Arrow's Arrow or whatever.
And then the second one is more interesting. It's Deathstroke going to see Luthor.
I want to know who's in that group.
Well, the original ones?
Yeah, like who's all going to be in that group? I wonder if they're going to stick to that.
They're probably gonna get one from each villain. So you're gonna get Black Manta. So the Legion of Doom is basically Sinestro, Captain Cold, Gorilla Grodd, Lex Luthor, Riddler, Scarecrow, Solomon Grundy, Bizarro, Black Manta. But my guess is gonna be Black Manta because of Aquaman. Maybe I think it's gonna be Lex Luthor, Gorilla Grodd, or Captain Cold. And I think I can see Scarecrow and maybe Sinestro.
Yeah.
And maybe they make Brainiac out of them. Maybe that could be they all join together to try to make Brainiac or something like that. But yeah, it seems like the next Justice League is gonna be the Justice League versus the Legion of Doom. And
yeah, it looks like Deathstroke I'm excited for because Joe Manganiello is a pretty
I did not like his beard though. It looked kind of fakeish. Like, not like the beard itself was fakeish. It almost looked like they was...
His white hair was a little odd too.
Yeah, it didn't look natural white. It looks like he basically
dyed it.
He
spends his off time dyeing his hair. Alright, gotta go to battle, gotta dye my beard and my hair.
White from all the colors.
Make sure, but I have a really nice cover for my eye that's poked out.
So, I don't know, it didn't look... But I mean, it's an extended trailer.
So let's talk about that scene in the movie where they introduce the Green Lanterns. Not Green Lantern,
It's pretty much at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
The little history lesson that you get.
It's like Lord of the Rings when the time of men and elves come together, but it's like they have, the Amazonians, the Atlanteans,
the
men,
humans, and
gods,
and then there was the Green Lanterns that show up, and you can see how one of them gets killed, and his ring. So I think it was like, when the Green Lantern dies, his ring takes off and goes away. I was kind of disappointed. I was looking for the scene in the trailer where they said, "Oh, he told me you will come."
Oh yeah, that wasn't in the movie.
No, I think, and it was probably with Superman, and I think it was like more or less Alfred telling him you need to go that way.
It's probably just going to be in the deleted scenes. Movies do that all the time.
Yeah, so I think it's more or less them trying to explain how Superman shows up without like nobody knowing where he is. I think that's the thing. I think he goes in and it's like...
I kind of liked how they did it though, where he just showed up randomly instead of them spending time on him going to see Alfred and then just going there. Because technically he is Superman. He doesn't need to talk to Alfred to know where they're at. He can hear.
Not that far.
Well, if he flies in space again.
No.
He does that in the other movies.
Yeah, but I mean, we first would determine which Superman powers are we talking about, because he goes from being able to be in the middle of the sun, stay there for years and become like God himself, to, he can basically stop a car, it's flying for around. That's a power that he gained. That wasn't the power that he got in the beginning.
What, flying?
Flying came along when we're drawing their cartoons. It was easier for them to draw him flying around because it would be whoop and he's there. But back then he would jump high.
Oh,
fall,
okay.
like a Hulk, basically emotionally he would like jump, but it was too hard to draw. Like just would be repetitive, so it was easier for him to fly. So. He technically cannot hear everything from even if he goes out of space. But
they did a lot better with Superman this time. He actually felt like a normal Superman character. Like he felt like Clark. He didn't feel like he was just this brain dead Superman that was, because he never really had heart like Clark has in the other movies. He never really.
I think that's not the case. I think it's. In the other movies, he's the good two shoes, and good two shoes are boring.
Yeah.
Like if you put Superman like Superman is like Captain America. Mm-hmm. They're boring characters. Unless you give them some conflict, they're pretty boring because they're not hidden back evil story or something like his parents. He's a good boy. He does what is right, and that's fucking boring.
Yeah.
Batman is interesting because he's good, but the way he does it is questionable. You know, he doesn't like to kill people. He just throws batarangs in people's faces.
Yeah. I do like how Flash is like, can I keep this? And then like Aquaman was stealing shit from Batman. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was cool when Wonder Woman punched him in the chest and he went back. It just shows that I'm glad they didn't just like make her slap him. She actually, you know, was badass and just fucking punched him.
But at the same time, he's the only human.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that more or less Batman was trying to get some other leader, but at the end of the day, he's the leader of the Justice League. And I hope they never change that. You know, Superman is the heart, you know, Wonder Woman can be the hope. But Batman is the genius. He's the one who should be leading them.
See, what I think is going to happen is, because as everyone knows who's listening to this, you know, Ben Affleck, and I called it, after this movie came out, he's like, oh yeah, no, I'm definitely ready to not be Batman anymore. And so what I think is he's
going to be Daredevil.
I think Jake Gyllenhaal is going to step in his place, but I think what's going to happen is he mentioned it in the movie. I mean, he said, I'm getting too old for this shit, so I think he's going to train someone else to take his place.
But that will get so many Batman fans so fucking mad.
Why? I don't know this. I'm not a DC fan, so.
But it's like, I mean,
not everyone's.
Well, it's like imagine. Let's go with. Captain America's not a heck but it's Batman. He's the one. You know, Robin's like had taken the mantle from him when he died, when he was supposed to be dead. But look, at the end of the day, he's Batman. Don't write it out. Just change the character.
You mean the actor?
Yeah,
like
James Bond. He's Batman. Everybody else the same. Mm-hmm. Continue with it.
Yeah, and I honestly think Jake would be really good as a Batman.
I don't know.
We need someone in there that's willing to stay in that part a long time. Like you can't. I mean, you could tell just by interviews. Ben Affleck's over it, and he's just like, I mean, it's cool, but he's.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you have to realize it's 45 years of keeping that physical. It's like even. It's like Wolverine. He's
been
continue.
in it for 15 years.
Yeah, but he will continue, but his body, you can't keep it up.
Yeah.
You just can't keep it up. And Ben Affleck, they were trying to go with more mature Batman, which I like. But then they're like, oh, now we want to have it for another, 5, 6 years?
Yeah.
7 years? You can't make Ben Affleck keep that body physic. And the same is going to go with Superman.
I still wish they would have. I think it would have been cooler. I know because Christian Bale said that they never asked him to do it, but he would have. I think it would have been cool if they just kept that Batman and they made it. But
I understand why they did it. I think if they did it, they would have to explain and make the Justice League and Superman join that continuity of Batman. And
he wanted Christian Christopher Nolan wanted it more of a grounded Batman, like realistic. He didn't want it. Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense. You would explain it, there will be more confusion.
I just like that version of Batman. Those movies are amazing.
Yeah, they are. I'm not the biggest. My favorite is the Joker one.
Yeah.
Bane, the Scarecrow one was my least favorite, but it would be like 2, 3, and 1. They did a great job of those movies, and I think DC with those movies set the bar so high for them.
Yeah, that's their issue, is that they.
But because even if you compare them to Marvel movies, those 3 movies are 3 damn good fucking movies.
Oh yeah, I would definitely say those 3 movies are better than some of the
Iron Man. 90% of those Marvels. It's those 3 movies.
Like Iron Man 3 for sure. Those movies are better. Yeah. Thor 2.
But Batman, for example, Batman, was the Dark. Which one is the one with the Joker? Is it 2?
2. Yeah, the Dark Knight.
Dark Knight. Dark Knight is easily in the top 3 comic books movies.
Oh, if not
easy.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely.
So that bar is high, and then Superman wasn't that good.
No, Man of Steel was not a good movie. The continuity issues in it, I didn't like how they bounced around a lot in that movie, and then they go from he has too many flashbacks when they could have just told the story straightforward, and then they wouldn't have had to do that. I mean, there were parts in it that were good, but it wasn't.
Oh, I totally agree. Like, I mean, it wasn't like that Superman. Batman vs Superman. The storytelling wasn't good, but you can see some specks of really good like that. Like I said 100 times, that scene with Batman breaking into the warehouse, that was easily one. It was great. And
that's why I wanted an actual Batfleck movie.
And then Wonder Woman did
really good
storytelling. Yeah, I mean, her action scenes weren't as good as the Batman one, like but they were still solid. Now they got they're just building it up. So I'm excited for the next.
It's getting better, yeah.
So if they keep the good work and realizing what they're doing right, I just about Marvel, in my comparison, is they jumped a lot from really good to okay. They never go shitty. Yeah, they just go okay. Like I
wouldn't say they jump a lot. I mean, because there's movies out there that Thor 2, Iron Man 3,
but they weren't bad. They were
Iron Man 1 was good. 2 was,
Iron Man was great. 1 was great.
2 was kind of weak.
Well, 2 was kind of weak, but Iron Man 1, you also have to think of it. It's old.
Really good.
It's old.
That's the first one.
Yeah, it still keeps up.
And then, of course, technically Hulk, but that one was kind of meh. The one with Edward Norton.
Yeah, Hulk is Hulk as a character itself, it's like Superman character itself. You need to give him something so powerful that you cannot make a Superman or Hulk movie too realistic. Mm-hmm. Without, like...
Yeah, I wonder, the next person they're going to introduce would be Green Lantern.
Yeah, the Lantern should be next.
And then Arrow, probably, with Deathstroke, that reference with his eye. If his eye's already taken out, that's...
It's already taken out, but I don't think Arrow is...
Unless they have it to where Batman did it.
I think Hawk Girl should maybe show up.
It's possible.
Those are big in the Justice League, and it can be a villain. I mean, that could be that. Like, I mean, the DC is so big. It can go like Hawk. I think Arrow cannot do a standalone movie by itself. He could be like a Hawkeye, but
yeah. Unfortunately,
like I like Arrow, but I mean, he by himself does not have enough to fill the movie, to fill like a 90-minute. Well, he can, but not in that universe. Not after
Arrow, the show.
Not the show, but not after what you're seeing, like Diana fighting the god of, what's going to be the next, Arrow fighting a mob boss?
Well, it would just be, it would be a street level. I mean, if they did it good, they could get away with it. I mean, that's...
If they did it good, but I just think they're just going to go bigger and bigger villains, bigger, more famous, not... Deathstroke would be fine, but you have to do what are you going to do? A future? Like in the future, in the actual time, or are you going to do like a flashback where Arrows... That could be it.
I think the other issue with these movies is that, everything Batman's been in, they don't really give him any villains that he can technically fight, because everybody's so huge that Superman or Wonder Woman has to fight them, and he can't really... I mean, he does his thing, but he can't really one-on-one combat, and I think it would be badass if they... Deathstroke would be perfect because him and Deathstroke could go at it because they're both human.
Yeah, but...
And it's so funny
how... Any DC fan will say, give enough time with Batman to plan accordingly and he will beat anybody. Mm-hmm. So...
I think it's...
They can do it. Batman, he has Bane. Bane is, they get comic book Bane where he gets big and strong. The Joker... Like you read the Injustice, can destroy Superman. Mm-hmm. I mean, Joker might not be able to beat him physically, but he can destroy it. He can destroy, Batman villains. My only problem with Batman villains are the names. Mm. Like the Penguin, Two-Face. They're so, kiddish. So you can bring the Scarecrow. But if you bring them as what they really are, I read somewhere that William Dafoe was going to be in the movie in Justice League.
No, he's in Aquaman.
Oh, Aquaman? Mm-hmm. And I heard that Will Ferrell is going to be the Reverse Flash. which is kind of interesting.
So he's playing the bad Flash.
I'm not sure. I think so. He's a real Flash.
When did they come out with that?
It's been some time. I think I've never seen Will Ferrell do anything serious. But
I haven't heard that though. I mean, that wasn't on IGN or anything. So.
Oh really?
No.
That's why that's.
It could be rumored. Just like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm excited for that. Because comedians, they're funny enough, but they can portray really creepy guys.
Most of the time, they do a really good job of being a villain.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just shocked, like Will Ferrell, like.
I wonder who's going to be if they're going to actually create Team Flash. I mean, obviously Iris is in there because they're already.
Yeah, Iris should be there, but I don't think they're gonna. There isn't really a real Team Flash. Well, Flash has Kid Flash and his sidekicks, or like Wally West, but there isn't a true Team Flash like Team Arrow. Mm. Well, Team Arrow, Arrow does not have he has a sidekick.
Yeah,
that's it. Like a lot of people, there's not really the shows make it look like everyone has a little group, but that's not technically true.
Oh, okay. Well, see, yeah,
it's like Batman. Batman has Alfred and normally a Robin with them, and that's it.
Is there an actual Cisco in the comics?
Yeah, he's a superhero. I mean, he's not part of Team Flash. He's not like his.
He's not like he is in the Flash Arrowverse show.
No, like Arrow normally has him and his psychic, who is. Or
like
Arsenal. Black Canary's, they're together, but they're not in the same team. Mm-hmm. She does her own. Black Canary normally is the trainer for the new recruits for the Justice League.
Oh, okay.
But Arrow normally has Arsenal, he has a red suit, or Speedy, who is
his sister.
Yeah, but in the show she has blonde hair and. But
yeah, it would be interesting to.
I don't think it's his sister in a comic book. I think it's just some girl that he takes under his wing.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I know they do. They're creating a Justice League Dark movie.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Like for cartoons or for real?
Real life. Yeah, they're in the process of.
Ooh, what? They're gonna be Constantine, Satana.
I don't know who else.
Dr. Fate. I'm assuming
Constantine's in it.
If Constantine is in it, Satana should be Dr. Fate. I mean, he's a powerhouse, so. I mean, it's like having a Hulk or a Superman. He's like the top dog.
Yeah. But. So, what would you rate the movie?
I'll get a good four beers. I enjoyed it.
I'd give it 4.
I'll buy it.
I don't know if I'd buy it because I don't really own any of the other DC movies, but.
I mean, it's like, I'll buy it. It's like, I liked it. I think they did a good job. I can watch it again, definitely.
Yeah, I could watch it again.
So, normally that's if I like it, if I watch it again, I'll buy the DVD.
Yeah.
Or the Blu-ray or 4K or whatever the new kids are up to today. These days.
These damn kids. So, you want to talk about those leaked Marvel pictures real quick?
Yeah, I mean, you were more excited about them. I just saw the pictures and I was like, okay.
I think Captain America just looks so fucking badass, and especially because he's like Secret Avenger of Captain America, where he doesn't have the star anymore. I mean, you can see where the star was, but he's like taking that out.
It's
he's
more dark.
Yeah, and he's more just him and Black Widow and Falcon are just rogue basically.
Well, Black Widow's not rogue. I think they.
But they said, I heard a rumor that when Cap's looking up in the sky, I think that's the first time Tony and him meet again, where he comes back. That's a good theory, or it could just be something else, but...
Yeah, Widow is Team Iron Man. He let him go, but she's still Team Iron Man. Mm-hmm. So... It'd
be interesting how... It's just crazy to me that we don't even have a trailer for that movie yet, just because...
It was shown in San Diego, what?
Well, yeah, and it wasn't even a good trailer. I know why they didn't send that out, because it's not a good trailer, because Thor, when he's in there, when he's in the Guardians ship, he has 2 eyes. So it wasn't even edited, really. like they didn't really have it edited enough to where they had like because they didn't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, that could be true.
But yeah, I mean it'd be cool to see an actual trailer. I think it'll happen with Star Wars, but I'm really interested to see how that movie goes because I mean it has everyone together, so that'll be pretty sweet.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be every Avengers. Like it's oh my god, they're gonna be more people, and oh my god, they're gonna be more people. Like what's gonna be the next thing? Is you know what I mean?
Well, this is kind of resetting it in a sense,
but it's but it doesn't. It no longer is appealing to me because with the other Avengers, you already have like all of them are together. You know, now you see the Avengers, and you're like, oh, there's there are 5 of them. You know,
well, I think the exciting thing about this is the Guardians are going to be with them. That's what's exciting me.
Yeah, but you're excited because you're going to see the Guardians. You're not really excited because the team is a little bit bigger.
No, I'm excited for them to interact with the team. I want to see how they interact with each other. I love how characters.
But that's story wise. But I mean, like Civil War, you were like there were so many, all of them were there, and now it's like the Guardians, and then what's going to be after this? They're going to have to
they'll have other characters. Well, like in Civil War, Doctor Strange wasn't in there. And then Captain Marvel's not even.
But then what's going to be after this? After Infinity Wars, they're going to have to pump it up.
That's what's exciting is you don't know what's next. You don't know.
So you're not excited about that. You're excited about the next. Future.
Oh no, I'm super excited about Infinity War because I'm excited about all these characters interacting with one another. I'm excited to see how Spider-Man or how Tony reacts to Peter Quill, and like how they react to a talking tree and a talking raccoon. I mean, they're on a planet that they've seen aliens, but they don't know what else is out there. They're smart, but they're not.
Yeah. Well, Thor does.
Thor does.
I think Thor does, and Hulk now does.
Correct, but Hulk.
I wonder how Hulk is going to get to the.
Well, he's on that ship.
Well, yeah, but
the ship blows up.
You think so?
Well how Guardians find.
Find Thor floating, but if ship blows up, Hulk doesn't get to Earth.
Yeah, I mean he obviously gets to Earth.
I'm pretty sure Thor is gonna do the sacrifice thingy. The ship's gonna get there. Mm. They're gonna lower the thing. They're gonna get. It's gonna start with. I think there's gonna be some sort of. I think Black Panther, like one of the teaser extended cuts or teaser trailers, are gonna be at the end of the movie. Is gonna see them landing there. Mm-hmm. Just to explain how they get there, and it's like what happened, and then
Wakanda would be a perfect place for but I don't think they're
Oklahoma.
Yep,
should be Oklahoma.
All right,
Midgard, but I think you got anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Well, follow us on YouTube and Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you get your news. Jordan Nerds,
Podbean, YouTube.
Send us an email.
Let us know what you think about our intro, if we need to change it or not.
Alright. Well, cheers.
Cheers. Happy Thanksgiving.
Don't thank them.
Yeah.